rang me up. I'd been in the Burton Arms. Did you ring me up 2005 or 2006?
Somewhere there, yeah. We've been like 20.
And we met in the Strugglers, didn't we? Me, you and John.
That was it, yeah.
And started it then.
Yes.
And then got Lewis.
Lewis,
and got Fozzy.
And then Fozzy.
And then it just... But I wasn't even in it long, but it seems like you did a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's intense, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, LiveRiot, we'd learnt a lot by then, and we put it out there, and we were like a little bit older and, you know, knew a little bit more, didn't we?
Yeah.
And started to hone it a little bit. It started to sound pretty big and round, and we were quite efficient, and we were making it to rehearsals other than John. I mean, I'd have to fucking go and collect John from fucking Timbuktu just to get him to a rehearsal.
Do you remember that time you went off to watch, was it Euros?
It was
or was it World Cup?
It was Germany World Cup, wasn't it? And
I was waiting to come
it was
back.
our first gig, and we had a right big setup for this gig, didn't we? We'd gone to town with the gig. We had the football lined up, so we weren't going to lose no football fans and all that. I think England must have won or something, and he ended up getting on some crazy fucking...
I got bored of hearing his story in the end.
He hooked up with some girl from Liverpool, I think, didn't he, and went on a crazy like love bender. Never came back, and then we just sacked him, didn't we? We couldn't have that. But like Gaz, I mean, God bless John if he ever sees or hears this. We send you love, brother. But he's out there battling against the elements, isn't he, now, of drugs and homelessness. And
well, it's like that. I read that description on YouTube the other day. I read it out to Rachel, and I think in the end she must have been looking at me because I was. You think I'll read it out, and then you start reading it and going,
shit. For people listening, that's the description. We did a little tribute song to Wade, and it talks about that photo.
Yeah.
That photo's in the video, and it talks in the song's called Four Kids on a Corner,
yeah,
based on this story, basically the lineage. And when you look back, that photo you lads doing that band had led to this whole thing, and Wade and Gaz dying, and just looking at life and fucking realising what's happened. It chokes you up a bit.
A photo gets a bit freaky in the end, because we would have took that photo, I'd have gone, right then, come on, yeah, you stand there, you stand there, you stand there. And then you stand there and get frozen. And then you look back on it and it's like...
And back then, there weren't many photos. There's no fucking camera phones, there's no internet, there's no shit, there's no like... And that dawns on you as well. It's like, oh, fuck. There's a few moments that we've captured.
Oh, there's hardly any photos. Do you know what I mean?
If you can pull a recording out from back then, it's...
But we have... Do you notice we found some things? More that I thought RG Feel was lost forever.
Yeah, me
when
too.
I heard that,
Me too.
and I put it on my headphones, and this is how technology changes, so I started playing it on my drums. It's like, I'm playing that song through my headphones
that song's
on this drum kit.
How old's that song?
It's just over 20 years old, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be from that. That's from the Time Rise era. That's from literally even Shine, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's even from that. I think it's like 23,
It's like a 7-minute tour de force, wasn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah, I was so chuffed to hear that. He was on this podcast with Fozzy where he was like, no, I've got that. I was like, oh, fucking hell, great. And then he sent us it in the chat, didn't he?
Yeah, someone sends it, then you put it through your headphones, and then you're playing along to it.
Yeah.
You'd have never thought that.
And you can hear in that, I mean, that is a nod to Oasis, that tune. You can hear it. I mean, the song itself isn't so, it's much, you can tell that Fozzy is a big Mannix fan, and you can hear that kind of James Dean Bradfield kind of descriptive lyrics and powerful, emotive, art on his sleeve kind of songcraft. But what you can hear in the decoration, in the playing, and in the energy, you mentioned Bone's rhythm guitar, and that like, there's a wall of sound, and there's all the leaking guitars going in and the leaking guitars out, and all the overdrive and distortion, and that whole kind of definitely maybe kind of punky, feedbacky feel. Yeah, I was really impressed with that. So that leaves us then at a point where all of this sadness that we've experienced recently, and the reality of life and time passing by and looking back and reflection and reminiscing and all that has happened at a time when we happen to be chatting about, well, maybe we could get together, dad band, and have a kickabout and just have a, wouldn't it be fun to maybe play How Do You Feel or Breakout or whatever? And everything happening and everything gone the way it's gone, it just feels like, I don't know, it's like it's pushing us towards doing something.